Well, December is here and that Christmas spirit is setting in. Now, if you're like most people, you're probably sitting back, starting to relax, and planning on riding out the rest of the year. Now, if that is you, you are missing a golden opportunity for recruiting truck drivers. Say what? That's stupid. Hi, I'm Joshua Miller with Randall-Reilly, and today I'd like to talk to you about some data we've gathered that seems to cast some serious doubt on the notion that there is a December drought for truck driver recruiting. But before we get to that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you know exactly when we post new content. Now, the conventional wisdom would tell us that drivers tend to stop looking for jobs towards the end of the year. Now, with that in mind, it would seem to make sense and be a smart move to cut back on your driver recruiting spend and plan out what you're going to do next year. That is a huge mistake. I'm guessing that when January rolls around, you're going to want to start hiring drivers. And if you want to hire drivers in January, you have one problem: lead velocity. Lead velocity is simply the amount of time that it takes from a driver's first point of contact with you until they reach the orientation process. Now, we see that the average is around 32 days. That would basically mean that anybody you are planning to hire in January need to be in the lead phase of the process in December. And as we've already established, it's December right now. For the most part, any driver that you hire will typically be in the lead stage a month prior to that. And from all the data that we've gathered, that not only holds true for December leads translating into January hires, but it seems that as the year begins to come to a close, that effect actually magnifies. Our team here at Randall-Reilly loves data. So what we did is we took a comprehensive look at over 100 fleets. 129 to be exact. We took a look at the hiring data. We took a look at their hiring data and we compared it to when the leads that resulted in hires were generated. Here's what we found. Of all the January 2019 hires for the fleets that we analyzed, 1.6% of the hires came from leads generated in July of 2018. 2.2% of the hires were from leads from August, 2.9% were from leads from September, 5.6% came from October leads, 11.2% came from leads from November, and here is where it starts to get interesting. 23.9% of the hires from January 2019 came from December 2018 leads, and 52.6% of the hires were leads from January of 2019. That means that over 75% of all the hires for January 2019 on the fleets that we analyzed came from leads that were generated in either December of 2018 or January of 2019. No year-end recruiting drought in sight. So in addition to the lead to hire data that we've already discussed, we also decided to take a look at search volume by keywords. Things like trucker jobs or jobs for truckers. And interestingly enough, the search traffic for those type of queries spike from November to January pretty much every year. This is followed by a decline in February and then a steady increase until about April. Now, what that tells us is that there's an awful lot of truckers out there looking for jobs, or at the very least researching them right now. So don't fall into the trap of relaxing a little too much at the end of the year and calling it a day on your recruiting efforts. 2019 has more to offer. Forget the myth of a December truck driver recruiting drought and go after the drivers you need right now. Or risk falling behind the competition before 2020 even starts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out today's video. I hope that the information in it has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to check out some more of the videos we have, there should be one floating somewhere in that realm over there. If you have any questions about anything you've heard or just truck driver recruiting in general, you can click the link that I've left down for you below, or you can head to Randall-Reilly.com.